So here's what you're going to do today to get better at boxing, specifically at being able to punch and move. And when I say punch and move, that doesn't mean move then punch or punch then move. This is about you doing them all together. And the way that we're going to do it is with the drill that I like to call rhythm shots. I have this drill for you guys, but we're being specific with our footwork and what we're doing to incorporate our footwork with our rhythm shots. So rhythm shots just look like this. I'm going left hand, left foot, right foot as I move around the bag, just right in there. Making sure I'm turning all these shots over. Same thing when I go to the right. Right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand as I move to the right. Now we would do that for 30 seconds, active recovery, making sure everything's perfect. Then the next 30 seconds, we would get into something called power shots. And now I'm working on getting as much power as I can out of a particular punch technique. Right now, we'll just go with the big shots. So I'm going right foot with most of my weight on my back heel, coming all the way through to keep all the weight as far as on my left heel, making sure that my punch technique is as good as possible within this time frame. I will now come from here to get another straight in, coming from my left foot, my left heel to my back right heel and turning that left hand all the way over with the straight. If you notice, I'm touching the bag again because I want to control the bag here, but 30 seconds off of the rhythm, 30 seconds off of the power. So that is normally how the drill goes. But however, we're doing a half step emphasis right now. So the way that we change it, according to the emphasis being half steps for the day, is we are still going to do that left right with our footwork. But then now, as soon as I finish that left, right, I'm going to take a half step with my left foot as I go to the left, come back in, left, right again. Half step, left, right, half step, half step. When I go to the right, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to flip it. I'm going right, left, half step with that right foot, come back in. Right, left, half step with that right foot, come back in. Right, left, there, there, there. And so you're doing that for 30 seconds, so that way you don't have to worry about counting reps. You can just focus on doing this as slow as you need to go to get it perfect. Now that is what you're doing for the rhythm shots. Now the power shots, we're incorporating a half step before we throw the power shot, making sure that we're still balanced. So now as I go with the big right hand, I'm coming half step with the left first, then I'm shooting that right hand all the way through, and then I'm resetting here. Now, the way that I'm going to get my foot back to normal is I am going to take that half step back in. Now I'm going to take that half step to the right to be able to shoot this big left hand all the way through. Half step, big left hand all the way through. Now go ahead and come back in. Half step, big right hand all the way through. Come back in. Half step, all the way through. Come back in. Half step, all the way through. Come back in. Half step, come all the way through. Come back in. So we would do that for 30 seconds. So once again, you don't have to worry about anything but the bell reminding you that you need to stop. So that way, intentionally, you can come all the way through to do this correctly. So if I do it one time through, so you would see what this looks like completely. But once again, we're going with the half step emphasis off of this rhythm shot drill. So left, right, boom, boom. Now I got into the power shots. And we would assume that the 30 seconds went off. But that is the specific thing that we can do from an aggressive standpoint to do something different with our normal warm-up routine. If you notice, what you did before this was your footwork warm-up, which took 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Look at that. This takes 4 minutes and 5 seconds as well, because you will go through the round 4 times a piece, and you can switch shots as far as for a half step, throwing a hook. Half step, throwing the hook. That's available for you. Obviously, the uppercut, the overhand, the straight off of front foot or back foot. Those are options for you, but right now we're just working with the half step straights. If you're a pro, you can start throwing combinations in there to make it a little bit harder for you if you're more advanced. But that's what you're doing today to incorporate the half step and also make it better and easier for you to be able to move and punch as opposed to punch then move or move then punch. But that's the workout for you guys. That's the emphasis for this morning for you guys with your workout, and I'll see you on the next one.